Democrats are scrambling to distance themselves from President Obama and the Obamacare disaster. So what does it all mean for the midterms? Joining me now, Tennessee Congresswoman Marsha Blackburn. All right, Congresswoman, do you think that if the Dems distance themselves from the president, that they're going to have a shot at winning back the House?
I don't, because the damage is already done. And when you look at a couple of things, Judge, 71% of all the American people think this business of the president saying, I've got a pen and a phone and I can go around Congress, they find that offensive because they have elected people to represent them in Washington. And the president is to be working with us. Secondly, the damage from Obamacare. You know, they like to say all these people are getting access to insurance. 6.6 million Americans have already lost their health insurance, and more is yet to come.
Oh, there's no question.
All the insurance agents say rate shock in 2014 is nothing compared to what it's going to be in 2015. And when those notices come out in September and October of 2014 about the 2015 rates, right before the election, so the damage is done.
And what about the Democrats who try to distance themselves from the president? I mean, what can he do to try to keep everyone in line? Does he have any leverage, or is he just a complete lame duck?
I think that you're looking at a lame duck presidency. This is why they keep trying to do everything by executive order. So see, they're into this spiral now. They do the executive orders, they make everybody angry, and then they come back around and they try to say, well, we're going to give you a little bit more of this and that. And 91% of the American people say jobs in the economy. This is what they want to talk about. They're concerned about the national debt. So I think that they are on the wrong track. Most people know the country's on the wrong track, and they're looking for solutions and answers. They want to get things done.
All right. Now, but this week, interestingly enough, to go to the other side, Congresswoman, we've seen the Republicans who, with the latest debt ceiling thing, decided to kind of stay quiet, unlike what they did in December. And so now we've got infighting among the Republicans as it relates to Ted Cruz. What impact is Ted Cruz going to have on the Republican Party and the 2014 elections?
You know, I've been all over my district the last few days in Tennessee and meeting with people, whether they're independent Democrat or Republican, they will say repeatedly that Republicans need to stop the fighting, and they don't want to see this infighting. They want us to realize we have a common enemy in those that are trying to take away the power of the people through their elected representatives. And what they want us to do is focus on getting the country back on the right track. I say you can pretty much boil the arguments down to 5 things: faith, family, freedom, hope, and opportunity.
Okay, last question. How do you keep Ted Cruz from creating this infighting in the Republican Party?
I don't think that you're going to see that infighting. I think most people have decided that it is time for us to all push the same direction.
But he hasn't.
Well, I've got to tell you, I think that he is going to be right there with everybody else. I've got a lot of Tea Party supporters. I've got a lot of moderate Republican supporters. I'm the most conservative female in Washington, and people repeatedly say, let's focus on the problems, jobs, the economy, Obamacare, and get something solved.
All right, Congresswoman Marsha Blackburn, thanks for being with us this evening.
Good to be with you. Thank you.
All right.